Welcome back to Hot Take Sports episode 142. Got the full squad in one location. Going to be a banger episode because there's so much to talk about in sports.
Set the liar.
Yep. There should be a lot to talk about in sports. But like the NBA Finals kind of looks like it's over. Did you get clickbaited on the last episode? Because if you did,
we're not sorry.
We're not sorry. We were also dead wrong. It looks like it's going to be swept the other way. We'll talk about that later. But to start off, Brady, how you doing today, kid?
Are you going to talk or are you just going to sit there and look stupid?
I can answer for it.
I'm doing pretty good.
My basketball sum total of my day. All right, man. How are you?
That's the sum total of your day.
What did you say? So my bathroom smells like bleach.
You realize there was too many stains in his bathroom.
Well, yeah, you bring the
So
black
he
light
needed
in
to-
there. It's like
Oh boy.
it's like a Wednesday night at shot. Let me tell you.
That's crazy. Oh
gosh.
I had a busy day. I had to give training to all the apprentices this morning, which was just a real fun time. Watching them try to stay awake was really funny. Almost as entertaining as watching the 7 people I had to give the exact same training to in the afternoon after lunch try to stay awake.
Did the slideshow go okay?
Which one?
Yes.
The answer is yes. They all went fine. And everybody but one person passed their quiz.
Really?
Yeah.
So does that go on them for being dumb or you for being a bad teacher?
Well, if I go 47 for 48, I'm putting it on him personally.
All right.
But other than that, yeah, good day. I'm gonna be super busy tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy. And I gotta train another person. It's not my favorite part of the job. Sucks. But
Training
anyways,
course.
got home.
Go away.
I don't enjoy talking for 2 hours straight, actually, believe it or not. Unless it's about sports.
I was going to say recent episodes would beg to differ.
We had put out a 2-hour episode since like episode 14
Exactly.
when we didn't record for a month, and then we were like, all right, let's get them in. Those were not the good old days.
No.
They were the old days.
They were the old days. We're not allowed to start recording till it hits midnight. Oh no. But yeah, got a quick lift in. Went to a friend's visitation, which obviously sucks, but yeah. But now the crew is all together for a podcast.
Indeed.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. I was back to work today. I was off last week, backpacking up in northern Michigan. Overall, it was a good trip. Rained hard days 2 and 3, which is when we did the most miles, so that kind of sucked.
That's
But
brutal.
other than that, everything went fairly smooth. No one died that we know of, and yeah.
Yeah.
Know what he said.
Hey, you gotta pull the positives.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You do a quick head count. Looks like
I was like, yep, I'm here. Carson's here. Cool.
Was this with like the Eagle Scout group? Or
No, it was just Carson and I.
just you two. Perfect.
Leo?
You guys didn't want to kill each other?
Only like twice. That was when he would get a bad attitude when it was raining.
Fair.
Did you sleep in the hole at parking lot?
What we did that Monday night. Yeah, in Houghton. We didn't want to pay for a hotel, so we just slept in the Walmart parking lot.
Did you take the Buick?
Yeah.
And both of you fit in the Buick.
Yeah, we just
it's called
leaned
two
the seat back.
seats. Called 2 seats, lean it back, and fall asleep.
Hey,
What are you over there doing? No.
He's waiting
I
for
said
Saturday.
one.
I'm just questioning your experience.
He's waiting for Saturday. That's what he's doing.
That's crazy.
on podcast is insane.
Anyway, Leo, how was your day?
Is that picture of you and Carson together at the sign before everything happened?
Which one did I send you guys? It might have been
You
before.
were smiling. So I assumed it was before.
I don't think we took one at the sign after, so it must have been
All
before.
right, we were making sure because
Had
you got to be
to have been
had to have been 6 to each other by then. But I'm doing pretty good. Work was good. I went all the way over to Putnam County today. Woo,
Way out yonder.
off. Not too bad. It's usually
Doing what?
berm. Went down into the quarry. I was in the earth today. Pretty deep. I got so deep that my radio went out. What?
Dang.
And I had to put the tandem dump truck I was in
You're
as
so
low.
deep you couldn't even talk. That's crazy.
Dude, I literally
Hello?
typed that in the group chat as I'm at the bottom, and it said waiting to send. I'm like,
So
All
close.
now I just crawl out and there's a send. I'm like, ah. But yeah, the steep. It was probably about It was very steep, and I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get out. And the other guy's like, yeah, you got to put it in low. I'll trust you.
You gotta put it in 4 low. 4 low doesn't work.
No, we just have
Well,
low.
okay.
That's the same thing.
Supposed to be
This
eight.
guy's mind on.
We'll let you talk.
Nope.
I just smashed 2 Rubens. What do you think?
That is
What?
true. Rubens. Anyway.
How does he know my gardener's name? Anyway, I'm doing pretty good. Work was good. Had a nice workout afterwards. I'm just
Damn.
gonna stop telling you guys how my day was. Isaac, how was your day?
Short day at work, baseball game Wednesday. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I won't.
It's gonna be a great podcast.
Oh yeah.
That bobblehead of Ellie's gonna be the first one they've ever put out.
Really?
We're going to a bobblehead night?
No,
Oh.
He is, and he's bringing me and Ellie back because he's a stud.
Nice.
Pretty
We
sure.
didn't get to go enjoy it at the club.
Yes. I got my seat today.
Yeah.
Everybody in this room except for one person got their seat today.
I downloaded the app.
That wasn't the issue.
I'm gonna keep it a stag with you, Brady. I was going back down into the quarry as you sent me the link, and it just said the one, follow this link and it will take you to the app.
I was
And then
saying,
it didn't send
There's
the
no
link.
link.
It was like, is this link gonna be in the app, big dog? And he goes, yes. And so I went to the app and there was nothing. I'm like, I'm
Wait
peeved.
for it.
And then I just cleared it. I'll look later.
Wait.
I got out and looked again. It was there. I'm like, that link. Clicked on it. I found it.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
I wondered because like I'd seen the text delivered, but the link hadn't. I was like, hold on, this could make for a really interesting time.
Me for 20 minutes. I wonder where that link is.
Yeah, for those who are weenies and haven't tuned in previous episodes, we are going to Reds Cardinals in August.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
On a
Yes.
Tuesday, booze day.
Yeah, and actually it is 3-2-1 Tuesday, so we got
Is it?
regular
Oh,
seats,
dude, that's
$3
awesome.
beers.
They have
Two-
$3
I
beers.
think
Yeah,
$2 ice
3-2-1
cream and $1
Tuesdays.
hot dog.
Oh, this is going to be a great game.
Yes.
That's true because that's the only thing that's not included in our ticket. actually.
Right.
So is it unlimited food, or does it like you get like a voucher for like?
My understanding is that it's like buffet style or like restaurant style or like
I'm guessing
like
it's
just
like
like walk up to the concession stand to grab it.
What a great day.
American takes care of people. Because let me tell you, for the past like 10 years, the ball club has. Let me tell you.
All right.
That's fair. That's
Look,
fair.
we're looking good. We've won like 4 series in a row, so
Perfect.
You won 7 in a row till Steve and I got a hold of you.
that's fine.
Well, that's fair.
I expect
That'll-
that.
yeah.
And when you get 1 in a third inning out of Frankie Montas, he threw like 50 pitches in that inning in the third.
Dude, I watched Nick Lodolo show.
Yeah, Nick
I could see
Lodolo's a
Nick
stud.
Lodolo.
Yeah, you can see Lodolo and Tanner Bybee. I'm very jealous.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Justin Steele and Lodolo wasn't a bad matchup though.
No,
Better than whatever the heck I saw in Pittsburgh the night before. Let me tell you.
Who's even pitching for us tomorrow? Or they don't know yet.
Sticks.
It sticks. We were TBD.
R.I.P. Blake Lively's elbow.
That's right.
Which is still wild to think that I weigh more than he does. And he's taller than me.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. Throws a twig.
Because it was supposed to be Sticks versus Hunter Green, but then Hunter Green got pushed back to Friday. So now it's just like, we'll see.
Whoever goes out there, I
Yeah, it's like whoever we got.
It'll probably be a bullpen game for you.
We
Yeah.
had a bullpen last Wednesday when I was supposed to be there.
You're,
I thought I got rained out.
I don't.
yeah, you're
That's
supposed to get
brutal.
starter Nick Sandlin.
Yeah, no starting pitcher Nick Sandlin.
Well, hey man, we got known starter Andre Palante as our best pitcher right now. So
He did.
I mean, Palante's gone scoreless through like 5 innings twice in a row or something like that. I think he gave up 1 run.
Nah, dude, I miss no starter Brian Shaw. First
Yeah.
career MLB
Dang.
starter Fenway. Oh, yeah.
Bro, the bananas sold out.
Fenway.
That
Yeah.
was nuts.
The atmosphere in a the atmosphere in Columbus for them was electric. I can't imagine what it was in an MLB
Was
stadium.
you guys electric?
Yeah.
Good, because ours was dead. And I don't know if it
Really?
was just because of where we sat or if it was because it was hot. But our crowd was so weak.
The outfield was kind of a party section anyway. That's where all the like divorced dads were sitting. So
Did you sit on the lawn
Alright.
like normal?
what?
On the lawn like normal?
Oh yeah.
Dude. So that Cubs game where Imanaga basically shoved us until like the bottom of the 7th or top of the 8th.
Yeah.
Bottom of the 8th. So Montes went 1 1/3 and threw 55 pitches, and then Carson Spears came in and threw 5 2/3 and got 7 strikeouts and 4 hits. I'm like, how about we just,
Since Graham Ashcraft got the banishment to Louisville.
yeah, which is perfectly fine with me. He was not very good in his 5 outings that he had.
Hey, don't listen to me. Palante was trash in his first start. Pitched 3 innings and gave up 6 runs on 6 hits. Last one, he pitched 5 innings and only gave up 3 hits, no runs, though. So he balanced it out.
Yeah, the Guards need
Still has a 4.9
pitching
ERA.
very badly.
Which is crazy.
So,
because
Matt-
in MLB The Show, they don't.
Cards need pitching.
You
Really
should,
bad.
you should give us Sunny Gray. We'll give you all the prospect pitching you want.
Wait a minute.
That's one thing that our org has been good at, man, is developing starting pitching.
And-
Yeah, but that's the issue. Is we need experienced pitching now.
Yeah.
Especially because Ben Lively got sent back to Cleveland for an injury checkup because he tightened up during his last start.
Which is also really weird because during all of Tito's time, we were known for good pitching and defense and mid hitting at best.
Now we're doing all
I
of
was just
it.
saying, now you
It's
have
the wind
Jam.
tunnel, everybody. The wind tunnel.
What are you saying to me right now?
There's this big conspiracy theory going
Yes.
around that because the Guardians finally removed the shipping containers, that it's so much easier to hit home runs to right field now, which is a little bit true. But their home run splits between home and road is 34-30. It's really not that big of a
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid they actually have power one time. And did you know that opponents actually get to hit a progressive field too? They can take advantage of the supposed wind
Nope.
tunnel.
No.
Thing.
Wrong.
What an
Nope.
incredible thought.
They actually have a crane out there
Yeah.
that raises them back up once the
That'd be
cranes are on
so
defense.
funny. If can you imagine if there was a contractor who
Intentional
was
hole
doing
games.
construction outside?
And it just happens to
Put
be at
them
the top
giant-
of every inning.
Yeah. Crazy.
Just accept that the Cleveland Guardians are better than your poverty franchise.
The
Adding
Cleveland
you,
Guardians are
Minnesota
better
Twins.
than my poverty franchise.
I was talking about you.
We're not poverty franchise. We were good before.
Oh, so we're a little
It's mid now.
to veer just a little bit off. So the
Go
Twins
low.
released their city connectors today.
Trash.
And
I
I've
haven't seen them because I wanted to save my live reaction for the pod. So can somebody pull them up?
That's fair.
Gotcha.
So the thing going around today, I've seen various team fan accounts from different AL Central teams today posting their interdivision city connect rankings. A lot of people are putting the Tigers at the bottom, and every single Tigers fan I've seen has the Tigers at the top.
Yeah,
Totally
wrong.
biased.
Wrong.
So
That's terrible.
Have all of you seen all of them?
This would be in my opinion, very good if they didn't do freaking yellow with it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
I-
it would have been another blue
I
jersey.
wonder if it's their city flag, the same way that Philly did.
Nope.
The blue and yellow is
don't-
Philadelphia's city flag or
I
whatever.
don't care what that city flag is.
I know.
That yellow does not need to be on
I
there.
just think it's really funny that they said, "Oh, this is our ode to 10,000 lakes." Brady's expert editing
This
will
is the
put.
coolest part.
Yeah.
The design under the bill of the hat.
But yeah, I am gonna put all 5 uniforms of that. What do you guys
Okay,
think?
so I was gonna say compare their I'm sorry, but compare their 10,000 lakes jersey, quote unquote, to the Timberwolves city jersey this year, which was also supposed to be land of 10,000 lakes. Timberwolves jersey was pretty cool.
It was
Yeah.
good.
It was solid. It wasn't bad. It
No.
wasn't the greatest, but it was bad. And then the Twins jersey, and it's
I feel like if they added red instead of the yellow, it would be better.
No, then they
Could
look
be.
like the Phillies.
So to compound
no,
on
the,
this,
the Phillies one was blue and yellow though.
I'm just saying, they would look like the Phillies.
Oh, and
Yeah, in general, yeah.
General
I see
red
what
and
you
blue,
mean.
so to build off of this, I know that the 3 of you have seen all 5 of them because they're all the movie the show except for the Twins.
Yeah.
Have you seen all 5 city connectors in our division?
Toronto's is
How would you guys rank the AL Central?
I would
city
I would
connectors?
have to pull them up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Twins at number 5. I think I can
I mean,
comfortably
yeah.
go there.
I'd say, have you seen the Tigers? Because I kind of figured that the Twins Tigers would be 4 or 5 on most people.
Twins and Tigers are basically the same thing. The only
Twins-
difference is the Tigers don't have
Yeah.
yellow; it's just white.
I would say Twins, Tigers.
This is 5-1 people, by the way.
Yeah.
These are old ones. These are last year's.
Because I have my number 1 and I have my
I
bottom
don't-
2, but I think the middle 2 could interchange for me.
Well, why don't you
I-
say your list instead of baiting us?
Because he
Because-
wants Isaac
because-
first.
I started.
Isaac go first. Okay.
I'd probably say White Sox. I haven't seen those in a while though. But
They're like the straight black. That's a just Southside and white.
okay, so White Sox 3, and then I think I would have the Guards and the Royals interchangeable, but have the Guards on top.
I'm gonna put the Twins at the bottom. The Tigers, honestly, theirs could be better. I think if they went with the orange instead of blue, I think they could have been better. The top three are all just. I mean, like the Guardians are my favorite. Like they're gonna be at the top. Like I know homer pick, whatever, but I think ours are really clean. I really like the South Side ones that the White Sox have. So I'll probably go Royals at 3 because like I like theirs, but I think I like the White Sox more.
That's my
Really?
list too. I think
Uh,
the
I'm put-
Royals is
I'm putting the
okay.
Royals second, but I like the blue on blue.
I like that.
100
KC
Dozier shirts in there.
I just think I'm kind of with you, Brady. I think the South Side thing is kind of cool.
Yeah, I like
Sounds like
the
it
black
sucked
with the
me.
white bits.
Yeah, if the area around that stadium wasn't like complete hood. Have any of you guys been there?
No,
I have. No, to the White Sox stadium. Hood.
Is it?
Hood. Yeah.
Well, nobody goes.
Yeah. Good.
In a Yankee Stadium?
I've never been to New York. The furthest east I've ever been, northeast I've ever been is Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
It looks good when you're pulling up on the train and then you get off the train.
I feel like that's just New York City in general.
It is.
That's most big cities
The only
anymore.
difference is you're already above ground, whereas you're underground, missing all the crap.
Oh, there's plenty of crap down there. Those are fun.
Mm-hmm.
People crap, rat crap, your choice.
Sometimes it's a mix.
Could be both, honestly. I don't know.
It's New
But
York.
to circle back, I will say the Guards took 2 out of 3 from Miami this weekend. Emmanuel Clase,
Should be
AL
disappointed,
reliever of the month.
by the way.
What? Yeah, I know.
It's a disappointment.
I did see because the Marlins were brought up. The MLB's recent player poll said Jazz Chisholm was the most overrated player
Yeah, I
in the
saw that.
MLB.
It was like 28% or
Do
something.
you guys
Yup.
agree with that?
I mean, it would be hard for
It's-
me to give many
Let me
craps
find
to the
this.
game either when your team's getting destroyed like
Yeah.
that.
He needs out somewhere.
They did also just DFA their highest paid player, so
Yeah.
And their best,
Oh,
their
yeah,
best
yeah,
pitcher
yeah,
that had Tom. So,
Yeah, and he's not back yet.
Okay.
say that funny, yeah.
So there were 59 responses on the poll. Jazz Chisholm had 20% of the votes. Which
who else got votes?
so Anthony Rendon got 10% of the vote.
Whatever.
Carlos Correa had 6%.
I mean,
Tim
That's-
Anderson and Jack Flaherty each had 5%.
Why did Tim Anderson even get any votes? He just sucks.
He got KO.
Well, some
He did
some,
get KO'd.
Some people
he was
see
good until he got
he
KO'd.
hasn't hit a home
He
run
also
since
a
then.
Marlin?
CT
Yes.
is a real thing.
Yeah, so like
Yeah, Brady, did you ever figure out why he was all way on a bereavement leave?
No. It's probably better that way.
Yeah.
Pete Alonso, Cody Bellinger, Alex Bregman,
Cody Bellinger.
Ellie De La Cruz, Manny Machado, and Blake Snell each had 3.3%.
You think Ellie
Well,
is
these hating ass
overrated?
people are like, oh, 1
Then-
year in the big leagues, and you're like, oh, he's washed.
There is a long
Didn't
list
say
of
he was
players that
washed,
had one vote.
overrated.
The players that received one vote: Javier Baez,
No, he's not overrated. Everybody thinks he
He's
sucks.
just bad.
Jordan Alvarez,
No, he's just good. Can't play
Chris
defense. He's good.
Matches.
Chris Bryant,
That's kind of funny.
I would
Yeah.
have. He fell off since he left Chicago.
I was gonna say, ever since he's been out of Chicago, though, he hasn't been anything special.
What is he still on the Rockies?
Yeah. Rip.
He
Rip.
I think he's hurt because he
Yeah.
didn't
yeah,
play
he's
against the
hurt
Reds.
again.
He didn't play against the Reds.
Jamer Candelario, Leo,
Yeah. My God, 15 mil ain't worth him, big dog. Like, yeah, right now.
Fair.
For 3 years.
Lance got a vote for overrated.
No, that's
Hey, that is a stupid choice. That was somebody in the AL Central.
got to be what
Honestly,
top 3 reliever in the
Keep-
AL.
keep in mind, these are
Easy.
other players voting.
That was
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
Byron
That's
Buxton.
yeah.
If
Yeah.
he struck me up.
Probably Andrew Benintendi.
That also tracks. Okay. That
Can we just do the White Sox? Never mind. That's not overrated. They're just bad.
Yeah, they're everybody else. is good.
Garrett Cole,
funny.
Rafael Devers.
Does Garrett Cole count?
That's
Does he
crazy.
Oh, he's coming back to Tommy now. He's gonna be back
Someone
soon.
voted for the baby
Devers
face
is crazy.
assassin? That's insane.
Adolis Garcia,
Really.
Juan
Eh.
Soto,
Also funny.
Oh,
Bryce Harper got one.
That's just
That's
iconic.
good.
yeah.
As in funny.
Oh,
Not
okay.
yeah.
Well,
like, that's-
he's long been voted by other players as the most overrated. He's won it like 3 times. So of course he's gonna make an appearance.
He voted himself.
That's just haters.
Yeah.
Again, that's like people picking Clase as the most overrated player in the league. That's just not true.
Alec Manoa gonna vote.
He's also not overrated. He just sucks.
Yeah.
Bro was an opening day starter last year and was playing in single A by the end of the season.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he's bad at baseball.
He was the runner-up for Cy Young in 2022, and then
Yeah, and then ended up in single A because he couldn't find his pitch.
Wow. What?
came
Nuts.
back, started pitching good. Now he's getting Tommy John.
Oh, well.
Carlos Rodon, whatever.
Whatever.
Julio Rodriguez.
Really?
That's great.
Why?
J-Rod is overrated.
He's been kind of bad this year, but
I mean, I know he's
the
been great
heart
this year,
soul.
But the most overrated player in the league.
I'm with you guys. Giancarlo Stanton somehow made an appearance on this list.
Not overrated, just old.
Yeah, he's getting up there now, man.
Here he is. Spencer Strider,
Road to the ages for fun.
Really?
Marcus Stroman.
That's
Wow.
Where is he playing now? Is he still a Cub?
No.
He's a Yankee.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
that's right. He's a Yankee.
He's a Staten boy.
Yes.
okay.
For
Or
him.
maybe a long man. One of the two.
One of the islands.
Somebody thought that Alex Verdugo was good enough to put on this list. Whoever you are, you're wrong. Garbage.
It was Brady.
Yeah.
He's not overrated at all. He's perfectly rated as trash.
At Matthew Beck.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto is on this list.
Okay,
And then Christian Yelich at the last vote.
Why?
fair, I guess. He's been falling off for a while.
Well, yeah, he's not. He hasn't been
He's
playing
better
great,
this
but
season.
He has been solid this year.
But yeah.
I'm a fan.
Someone needs to go trade for him.
Who, Yelich?
Yes.
Going
I'd be a fan of Yelich if he would go to any other team.
The Brewers are winning the division, honey. I don't think anybody's traded him anytime soon. Currently winning the division.
Yeah.
No, they're winning the division.
I
Nope.
prefer they
Nope.
don't win the division.
Nope.
Is your team catching up?
Something's in the water.
Hey, the Reds are in second place now.
My team ain't catching up.
Something's
Paul
in the water.
Skeens is going to single-handedly carry the Pirates to glory.
Paul
No.
Skeens is gonna
Dude,
pull it.
Paul Skeens is going to single-handedly carry the Pirates to 70.
Only if Livy Dunn travels with the team.
She's got the bag for it.
Dude, the Pirates,
Facts.
if they,
Got
if
the
they can
motivation.
actually start hitting, their rotation's actually kind of
Yeah, their pitching's
Facts.
disgusting.
Paul Skeens and Jared Jones are both super good.
I love
Mitch Keller's
Yeah, I was going
pretty
to say
solid.
Mitch Keller's
He's
still there.
decent, yeah.
Bailey Falter somehow has a sub-4 ERA, even though I watched him give up 5 runs the other night.
I watched games last inning against the Dodgers. It was fun to watch.
I watched him
Did you
strike
see-
out Shohei, and then Shohei mashed one.
Really time picture from center field as he turned and watched Otani's bomb go out, and he's just going. Bro's just big cheesing as he got a home run just pimped off.
It's like cool to see.
He goes,
Ain't it? But cool to see.
Wow, so that's what it's like.
Man, at the Air Force Academy, they didn't hit him that far.
Then the very next day, Shohei went 1 for 6
Yeah.
with a hat trick.
And then against the Yankees, he went
Hey.
0 for 5 one day. And then Big Poppy's like, I see him putting one in the third deck tonight. And then we switched it over to the Guards game.
My girlfriend has watched Shohei Ohtani play twice, and he's a combined 1 for 10 with 6 strikeouts.
So to keep going.
Nice.
The kryptonite.
Yep.
The last time I went without her, he hit an opposite field home run, lefty 450. Wild.
Yeah, you'll have that. You'll have that
It
on
was
these
in
bigger jobs.
Texas, too. R.I.P. Will Smith.
The catcher?
No,
No,
the left-handed
The
reliever.
pitcher. I know.
catcher's a stud.
He's not allowed to be a stud. He plays for the Dodgers.
That's true.
Screw him.
But I still like Freddie though.
Fair.
Freddie Freeman hit a home run over my head once.
I was afraid if he hit homer too.
True.
Did not go over my head. Would have been much cooler if it did.
I thought low key for a second it was going to drop, and then it kept going up, and I was like, oh.
Goes away.
Well,
Hey, you've caught a couple home run balls, so that's still something you can hang your hat on.
true. Shout out Parker Meadows. Appreciate you. Yeah.
You can come see him this week.
I'm thinking about going Sunday. I don't know. We'll see.
Omaha is really good. So
Who are they the affiliate of?
Kansas City, but they've already won like 40 games.
Oh, well.
I think.
How long is the hen season? Is it 154? 150? That was another topic on the player poll, is if people thought the season was too long, and like 63% said no.
Yeah.
162 baseball games isn't that many, I think.
It's also a lot.
It is.
Out of context, it's a lot. But like when you think about it, it's like, oh, it's really not that.
It's really right.
Greatest position in sports is a relief pitcher. You
Yeah.
show up, you vibe in the bullpen, you might work that day. Probably not.
I get paid either way.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have been a lot. It would have been a lot better in like the early 2000s.
Yeah,
Pitchers were going 7-8 innings consistently.
true.
Because now starters are going 4 5.
4 or 5.
I saw something on this the other day. They said that Scott Boras, the handling of Steven Strasburg's contract, is what started all this inning stuff. Because there was a year that they told the Nationals he wasn't going to pitch in the postseason because he was holding out for a contract, and they'd thrown too many innings, and somebody was looking at this and they're like, you know what, you're right. Before that, there was not a single thing about innings limits out there at all. I don't remember what year this was, but freaking Scott Boras started it all. Garbage super agent weenie.
Man up and pitch, Strasburg.
Garbage and super
Well,
agent right next to each other is crazy.
Well,
Which
Strasburg
one is-
medically retired. Ah,
Yeah, that'll teach him.
there's a whole song on that too, but that's for a different time.
Oh, you guys know where I was a year ago?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Hell yeah.
Alabama.
Nice. Now you get to laugh at the recruits underneath you that are there.
Yeah, because they're not getting yelled at and they get to pose for pictures on day one.
That's
I wasn't even allowed to look at anybody on day one.
So wait, that means it's really been a year since Ocean Gate.
Yeah, thereabouts. Yeah.
I like how that's what you equate it to.
Oh yeah.
We talked about it last time on the podcast.
It's such
I'll
a
drink
funny
that.
story.
I'll drink that Mountain Dew and then step on it. That's what happened.
Yeah,
It went down and went.
But Clayton gets to jump out of planes this year.
I do.
What is that?
Remember to pull the
I leave July. Nah, I leave. I'll bring my bed sheet. I leave July 22nd, and I'll get back August 3rd.
So me and Clayton will be gone about the same time.
Where are you going?
Las Vegas.
He's going to
Oh,
get
hell yeah, there you
his $12 bank account.
Pretty much.
Bro's gonna sit there.
That's
and
better
do
than
any
you gambling
sport.
away your $5 bank account.
Hey, I've got 4 bet multiple ones. You leave me alone.
How many money lines do you have today?
You're looking at the wrong side of the couch, brother.
How many
I,
money lines?
I legitimately have not placed a bet since March. Like early March.
I haven't placed a bet and lost in a very long time. I'll parlay UFC.
This
fights
guy.
together.
Yeah,
This
I
guy.
mean, like in a night, I haven't lost money in a while.
Flex on it real quick.
It's really funny because like I asked you for your betting strategy. I was like, oh, I'm thinking about it. I never placed it. I just never got that far.
Yeah, all 5 picks that I picked for him too would have hit. All
Dang.
It was pretty impressive. Clayton knows combat.
I
You
knew
were gonna say ball and you didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
You're like,
I knew everybody that was fighting on the main card. Kevin Holland got his first career armbar in like his 40th career fight, so that was kind of funny. Yeah, he broke a dude's arm too.
Saw that.
Yeah, that was we were in my living room and I left after he won to take a pee, and when they were playing the slow motion replay, I could hear everybody in my living room go, "Ugh!"
you can actually see it like pop.
Because you watched him pull.
Not great.
He definitely was broken then.
And then he
He
readjusted.
didn't tap, readjusted, and pulled harder, and then he tapped.
He had it out like kind of on like his chest, and then he pulled it like next to his body to like torque on it more.
Well, he wasn't tapping, so he's like, I might as well break it completely.
Yep.
And then the guy got up and he was complaining. He's like, what the hell? He's like, you should tap.
There's one way to get out of this.
Yeah, you
You
tap.
knew what was gonna happen.
Right,
You
break
knew
your
you weren't
arm.
getting out.
I was infuriated at the amount of split decisions that there were. And one of the biggest underdogs on the card, Nico Price, the guy Brian always talked about fighting,
Yeah.
was like a plus 460 underdog and pieced up Alex Morano across
Really?
3 rounds. Yeah.
Sheesh.
I was infuriated. That was the one fight I didn't put $5 on. I put 10 on. I was like, come on now. Like with odds like that,
Should be easy.
yeah, no. That lost me a good majority of my winnings that night.
Yeah.
I was infuriated.
That's funny.
But Sean Strickland walked away with the W. I sent all of you the press conference that the UFC or the PR conference that the UFC held about him. Hilarious.
Oh yeah.
He talked about women. He talked about Jews. He talked about Muslims. Yeah, what do we do here,
Talked
team?
about-
That's pretty much what it was.
Talk Germans.
Yep. Yeah.
Bro, it's
Sitting there like,
Is that what we're calling it?
It's technically.
My favorite videos I've ever seen of Sean Strickland is one where there was a drunk guy in his driveway and he walked out there with a gun.
Oh.
He this guy, the backstory is this dude like crashed. He like hit his girlfriend at a casino and drove drunk away, crashed his car, and ran down Sean Strickland's neighborhood and hid between Sean Strickland's two cars parked in his driveway. Of every house in America that you could have wound up on, you picked Sean Strickland.
Strickland on the rock.
Sean.
What if that's gonna kill you?
Sounds
Frank?
familiar. Sean released his Ring doorbell footage of it. It's just of him in like the white t-shirt and jeans that he always wears with a gun in his right hand, just walking out there. And then they show the one that's like over his driveway and he's standing there like holding the gun to the guy. And I was like,
gosh.
and then later he like pushed him down in the street and like held the gun to him while he was on the ground. And I was like,
Wow.
bad idea, dude.
Thank God.
And then there was another one not that long ago of kids ding dong ditching Sean.
Oh,
And guess what? He still walked out there with a gun.
America.
Yeah.
America.
Signs out. I mean,
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
But MMA is kind of in a fun spot right now. Connor returns at the end of March. I have to work a kickboxing show in Angola that night. And then my boss texted me and is like, hey, if you work this show, we're going to go out onto the lake in Angola and watch McGregor's fight with some beers on the lake. And I was like, you're telling me you're going to pay me to work one of my favorite promotions and then watch McGregor? Deal.
Yep, that'll work.
Yeah. But I'm interested to see how Connor looks. He's been off for 3 years and no one's successfully come back from a clean leg break like that yet. There's only been 4 and all 3 guys have never been the same.
it's all right.
So
He's the notorious. So
yeah, he also did steroids for like 18 months. So I'm sure he
No.
figured it out.
Yeah, he's getting rocked.
Stylistically, this is a good matchup for Connor, I
don't
think.
care. He's gonna get rocked.
All right.
Nope.
If Michael Chandler's a D1 All-American wrestler, but he's like dumber than a box of rocks, fight IQ wise.
hey, not on the trivia night. He was doing pretty good on trivia there.
It's like
Really?
on trivia night. When trivia night rolls around, locked it.
Well, they were asking questions about each other.
Oh yeah, on the Ultimate Fighter. Yep.
Yeah.
That was like that was a weird coach's challenge. They just had them sit in an ice bath and they asked them like trivia questions about each
And
other.
they just had A or B, and they're literally looking at each other, and they're like, and then there's always the ones where like the alternate who answers first, and then we're just looking for the same answer. I'm like, what are we doing here?
One of my favorite questions was they asked them, in what round did Habib Nurmagomedov submit Conor McGregor at UFC 229? McGregor was like, oh, you motherfucker. Everyone was like,
I know.
McGregor's been the fastest knockout ever.
he's going to beat 5 seconds.
Yep, he'll get 4.5.
He's pretty. No, he's pretty.
And then he's getting
close to
drugged.
one time 'cause he, like,
He has the
Yep.
fastest knockout in title fight history, 13.
to start and then that. Like,
No, they were kind of circling each other. Connor in a karate stance was a lot better than that boxing stance he uses now, but Jose came in, Connor like kind of moved back and then went forward with a left hand and just caught him. That was it.
We'll get the job done again.
Yeah, Connor's the biggest star. It's good for the sport when he wins. That brings more money and more eyes in. So I hope
When he fights.
yeah, exactly. That's why you'll never see Conor McGregor not headline a show, champion or not.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm interested to see who takes his. He's only got 2 fights left on his deal. So I bet he just bought an ownership stake in Bare Knuckle. So I realistically could see him doing that. That's a big Irish thing. They're trying to get over to Dublin by the end of the year.
Well, they do practice in the bar every night, Clayton, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
They just yeah.
Such a good
They
movie.
just dropped the new season of The Ultimate Fighter, and it's like 14 different countries are represented. It's like the most international season ever. And they had one Irish guy, and he's like, yeah, the Irish are known for 2 things, drinking and fighting. And I'm not much of a drinker, so
then you're not Irish.
all right.
Honestly, though, you got potatoes and beer. Like,
It's like America and apple pie.
Yeah, pretty much.
You ever had apple pie?
What's steroid?
oh,
it's something that makes your pee-pee smaller. There must
We're putting it-
in macaroni.
I just watched the Benchwarmers not that long. What's your guys' favorite sports movie? That's kind of sports related. Think hard now.
Can we go by like? Can we divide
This is tough.
into like?
Can we do it?
football?
Can we do a top three? Let's do a top three.
Okay, top
three.
three I can do.
Top three.
Top
Yeah.
three. All right.
I got
Here Comes the Boom at 3. Sandlot
Here
at
comes the boom.
With Kevin
James.
James. Literally,
I've
That's
seen
the
movie,
he's a
guys.
history
I'm
teacher.
just saying.
Okay.
That's the only like good MMA movie out there.
True.
That's how I got introduced to the sport.
I'm going Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite.
I think I got my 3.
It's not a sports movie.
Of course, you go throw the footballs over the mouth.
Oh my god! Shut up!
No, I'll buy it. It counts. No.
I should be able to throw a pigskin car mile.
Hey, why is that the second time I've talked about Napoleon Dynamite today? That's crazy.
I think
It came
Oh,
up at
no,
lunch.
Sorry, continue your list.
3
That's what
here.
we were talking about. Was the tots in his pocket
That's awesome.
because
Okay.
my boss was talking about he had ice cream and the girl sitting next to him goes, "Did you bring me any?" He goes, "No, I didn't fill my pockets." And she goes, "Why not?" I go, "Those are for his tater tots." She just looks at me and goes, "Hate that movie."
Well, she's in the
I'm like,
wrong.
well, you're not American. I don't know.
Stop.
Can't tell
Continue
pregnant.
your
Can't
list,
tell a
please.
pregnant woman she's wrong. Idiot. Sorry.
Top 3. Here Comes the Boom at 3, just because of the MMA aspect. The movie's okay, but
Mhm.
and then after that, number 2 is Rocky 4, where he beats the Russian. That's
Okay.
a good one. And then number 1 is probably The Sandlot. I think that might be my favorite
Good
sports
set.
movie of all time.
You're a little surprised.
Why?
I just figured there'd be a movie and then it'll be that. But there wasn't. I do want to go.
3 is tough though.
That's fair.
It is. I'll go. Caddyshack at 3.
I've never actually watched
I've never seen
Caddyshack, but
Caddyshack.
that is my dad's favorite movie.
Good pull.
Just because of the gopher.
Good pull.
Waterboy at 2.
Also a good
I
one.
respect it.
Happy Gilmore number 1.
That's a good choice. Yeah, I like that list.
Major League in there somewhere. I figured that would be good.
Well, I know Major League's probably on your list, right?
Still trying to figure out number 3. I have the first 2.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, we'll come
Major-
back to you.
I don't know if I can pick 3. I don't know movies well enough, so like the nostalgic factor is about all I can get to. So I would go like Facing the Giants, which is a
Cool.
football movie.
I've seen that.
The original Space Jam because I used to watch it almost every night.
It's a good movie.
Um,
It's just a fun movie, you know?
Yeah.
and then it's between like Waterboy, Angels in the Outfield.
You do kind of sound like Bobby Boucher.
A compliment. I don't think that's
There you
I don't know.
He's
My mama.
purely for the favoritism aspect. and I don't even remember the name of the movie, but the one about Bo Cruz with Adam Sandler.
Hustle.
yes.
Oh, Hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's
movie.
good.
My honorable mention might be Draft Day.
Yeah,
Just because it was
Yeah.
the Browns.
just because
Draft
that's fair.
Day is on my
That's
list.
fair.
That's
Those
the
are
one I think
Major League can be put in the same
Yeah.
category.
Yeah.
Right.
Wild Thing is iconic. for
That
Cleveland.
scene, like, even just watching it now still gives me goosebumps. You know what I mean?
The fact that you see so many Vaughn jerseys when you
Everywhere.
to games, it's hilarious. My mom has one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. It's got the baseball patch on it too.
Are you still thinking over there?
Baseball with the mohawk.
Yes.
I've got mine. So I'm actually going Bull Durham at number 3.
That's another one that I haven't seen, but I've heard nothing but good reviews.
For some reason, Kevin Costner sports movies is actually pretty solid. His Draft Day is also my number 2.
Oh, you know what? Another really unrelated sports movie, I guess, that I really enjoyed? McFarland USA. Because that's a Kevin Costner movie. That's why
Is
you
it?
said that. Yeah.
I've never seen it.
He's the
yet.
coach.
I swear 94% of sports movies I've seen are Kevin Costner.
Yeah, that
Because
tracks.
for the love of the game is also Kevin Costner.
Well, so is Draft Day.
Yeah.
So is
Well, that was what I said. But then my number 1, actually not a Kevin Costner movie. It's Moneyball.
Not surprised.
Nah,
Well-
me neither. Nah.
Well, Moneyball's a good one.
I'm scrolling, and they're the most amount of movies that I couldn't think of that I've seen.
And now you're going, ooh, that's a good one.
I know.
That's where my head started
That's-
going up. Like, after I said Here Comes the Moon, I was like, man, but Rocky 2.
You know what else I was thinking?
Yeah.
Going with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, the
football movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
crap! What's that?
Gridiron Gang? That was
No,
not
no.
Yo.
It's
Don't do that.
The long-
Fair.
not the longest yard.
That's a good one.
I said the longest yard. That's not
I
it.
thought
That's the one with Adam Sandler.
Princess something.
The game plan.
Gameplay.
Game plan.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, that is
That's a good movie.
absolutely.
That's a good movie.
Man, safety.
Here we go.
I've never seen that movie.
It's
You fart?
no
Rookie of the Year is another good one, despite being a
No,
Cubs
say-
movie.
safety.
Oh, the kid with the broken
Henry
arm,
Rowan Gardner.
90. Yeah, great movie.
There's another one. Little Big League's pretty solid, but like you never see it anywhere.
You know where I watched that movie for the first actual time?
Which one?
The
Rookie of the Year.
yeah, sitting at a mellow mushroom
That's
Really?
because they never put our order in,
Wow.
and it happened to be on the TV, so I just sat there and watched it. My family's getting pissed because our food's not coming, and it never really did. We sat there for like 2.5 hours and never actually got our food. We ended up getting it to go, and I just sat there and watched the movie. So I like just not a care in the world, sipping on my water. I'm like,
It's a good movie.
you
It was one
got
of
your
those
three now.
on a-
We
Yeah.
stalled as long as
I got
we
like
can. Pick 3. We need to move.
5
on.
honorable mentions.
all right. I won't put cards in there.
Cars.
That's a racing. No, I'll give that to him.
It's
Yeah.
iconic.
I'll give it.
I
to him.
mean, yeah.
Oh crap! Talladega Nights should be up. there,
Holy
too.
scroll. Honorable mentions.
Wait for it. Wait.
What? Did you?
It was right there. I'm like,
He did.
all right, I had to because I couldn't think of like enough movies.
Oh,
So
man.
number 3 for me is Moneyball. I love Moneyball. I just love that aspect.
It's a good movie.
I love just watching every like who cares about it's the Oakland A's. I mean, it don't matter about her, but Billy Bean.
It's a real strat though.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
The team tries to
That's
make it work.
3. Number 2 is Friday Night Lights.
All right,
That's a good
It's a
movie.
great
Good pull.
football movie.
good pick.
It was between Friday Night Lights for me.
And where's Space Jam 2?
No,
Well,
as a number 2.
No.
It
It
was
was last year.
Yeah. It was either going to be that
Not a-
or We Are Marshall. Have you ever seen that?
No, Marshall's
That's
a good
very
one.
good.
No, Marshall's
That was going to be
Rudy.
Rudy's
was
really
the-
good.
Hoosiers. Rudy was the first movie.
hang on,
About the
guys.
Yeah.
Do any of you know who Newt Rockney is? Thank you. Okay, perfect. Because when we went to because you brought up Notre Dame, when my dad and I went to Milwaukee, we stopped and walked through Notre Dame's campus.
Yeah, beautiful.
And
camp.
yeah, it really is. And it's like double the size of BG's and they have half as many students, which is kind of wild in my opinion. But we're walking around the football stadium and we see this statue of this dude named Newt Rockney. And I was like, Dad, who is that? He was like, what do you mean? How do you not know who that is? And I was like, what are you talking
Because
about?
I was
That's-
born in 2003, Dad.
I was gonna say, Dad, this is the stupidest name I've ever seen before in my life. Like, throw me a bone here. And he was like, Newt Rockney, like one of the greatest college football coaches of all time. I said he couldn't be that great if I haven't heard of him. So
Yeah.
Yeah, who is the greatest college football coach you've ever heard of?
Nick Saban.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too.
No.
Go Tigers.
I never said number 1.
Scott
Fire.
Shut up. Scott.
Connor
Leo,
Waislight.
Do you have your
There it
favorite? You can stop talking now.
There's so many ones. Like I want to put Happy Gilmore there, but I can't put him one.
So
I said-
do you have anything on the NHL, the Stanley Cup final?
Not really.
We
That's-
started to watch it a little bit, and we watched till the Panthers went up 2-0. We're like, honestly, this game's pretty one-sided. I
Yeah,
think we're
they're-
The Panthers are Sergei Bobrovsky played a great game. Like,
I miss him so much.
yeah, he left your dog crap franchise.
crazy.
No, I think we traded. him
I think
for
you
draft
traded him
picks.
too, actually, now that I say that.
He
I
probably
think-
he probably wanted to leave.
I was listening to a podcast today, and one of the hosts was talking about how Columbus was one of the 2 playoff environments he'd been to. I was like, Columbus in the playoffs? How old are you?
What sport?
I was gonna say,
Back in
I was
like
gonna say, the MLS.
2012.
Like, I think Logan NHL
Figured out number 1. Dodgeball.
All right.
All right, wait.
I respect that.
Don't wait for me to say something. You're not getting a vote for that one. Dodgeball is crazy.
Bro. Chuck Norris.
You can dodge a wrench. All right, fine. My new favorite one is Karate Kid. Actually,
All right.
honestly, deserves
I
another.
could have said Soul Surfer.
That's a wild
I can't
pick.
believe it
That's
was
a good
on.
pick
I
right
can't
there.
believe it was
You know what
on
I'm
there.
saying?
I can't believe it was on. I'm like,
Serpents?
honestly, I saw 42. I saw 42 was on there.
42 is a really good movie.
42 is
I
good one.
honestly
42
haven't
is-
seen the whole
They're-
thing.
they're-
I've literally just watched
Really?
it on
TikTok
Reels.
clips.
We should
Yeah.
all be disappointed in ourselves because you know what movie we haven't brought up? Remember the Titans.
That
It's
was
pretty
on there.
bad.
I saw that, but I also just like TikTok films. That's the only time I've watched it.
Really?
Leo, you need to watch 42. It's good.
42 is
R.I.P.
good.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
But does anybody really have anything else? Not much going on in the Stanley Cup. Well, I guess we should probably talk about
Talk about the NBA finals a
Yeah.
little bit.
Celtics look
Gee,
good.
I guess
The
Yeah.
Celtics are
Luka's
currently listed as the
injured.
dog for game 3.
how?
because the Mavericks are the home team,
Because
Sorry,
it's the home
yeah, but-
game and it's the
but their
final.
role players have shot really well.
Continue if you were
No,
no.
okay.
Yeah.
Celtics look good. Game 2 was a little iffy for them, but they still
In
won.
the first half, they looked a little
Yeah.
sketchy, but they pieced it together at the end. Derek White had a great game.
Derek White's been amazing. Drew
Yeah.
Holiday's been amazing. Kristaps Porzingis has been amazing.
So,
You know who hasn't been amazing? Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum.
I was gonna say Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum haven't popped off on paper.
You want to know what the scoring was at the end of the first half of game 2?
I would love to know.
Star duo for the Celtics combined for 13 points.
Mhm.
Star duo for the Mavericks, 33.
Maxi Kleba and
Kyrie
can't-
Irving and Luka Doncic combined for 33
not
points.
Maxi Kleba and Dorian Finney-Smith.
And the Celtics
Dwight
was
Powell.
Dorian Finney-Smith plays for the Nets
They traded him.
Yeah.
a year ago.
Oh well. That shows you how little I pay attention to the whole guys.
I'm pretty sure
You
we
want,
talked
like,
about
PJ
this
Washington
couple
and-
There we
weeks
go.
ago.
PJ Washington is who I was thinking
Is it?
of.
Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell.
It's too crazy.
Also doesn't play.
Bring up the fact that I think Jalen Brown's just better than Jason Tatum.
It's really not that crazy.
No, not
Because-
No,
not
Jason
not-
Kidd said it.
Jason Kidd said that. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was playing mind games.
Oh yeah.
Oh
He
yeah.
was trying to throw Jason off his game. But the thing is,
It
the
worked.
so you're looking at. I know you're looking at the box scores.
Kobe
He is
is
4 for 14 from 3.
I know he's been
Jason
shooting the ball
Tatum.
awfully, but they keep sending doubles at him, and he has 14 assists through 2 games.
I think
We'll get a
so.
fact
He's
check
got
that.
12 in this game.
Well, then it's more than 14 in the 2 games.
I don't care. This
It's
man
probably
shot
like
6
20
of
something.
22 in game 2.
You're right. He has shot the ball like crap,
But
He's
is
a
this
point guard.
but everybody else is doing everything
He's their
for him.
friend.
Hey,
He's their
Thing is big as
franchise
his player,
player.
man.
That is still one of my favorite videos
Yeah,
to ever
though.
grace the internet.
Yeah.
What does
If Tingus Pingus stays hurt,
I'm impressed that he got that out so
I
easily.
know.
me too. I mean,
Coming up.
if he stays hurt,
Yeah, Tatum is
the
7.
Mavs are going to come back and like kill them.
You think so?
Yeah, because
Oh man,
Porzingis has been good on
Lively
defense
Timothy,
and
bro.
helping them.
they just
Yeah.
don't
you're
have
right.
anybody height wise for him.
I was honestly
Right.
laughing so hard watching him block the crap out of everybody. Like, bro was doing exactly what we wanted Rudy to do, and he was just boom, boom.
You say next Singus Pingus has returned, baby.
Yeah.
Really has.
No. Just.
Well, definitely not Wizard Singus Pingus.
Oh, God, no.
Interesting,
No,
he's
he's just.
good. Don't disrespect him.
No.
The team just sucked.
He's
All right, that's
Boston Celtic. Tingus Pingus.
We got
This
it.
is the Tingus Pingus that New York Knicks wanted.
Yeah.
And they didn't get.
No, because they needed a superstar because
Yeah.
the rest of the team was ass.
Yeah. And that man was atrocious in New York by himself.
Bro was playing with like Mario Hazonia and
Hey,
hey, look,
Right.
is Cameron Payne ever in New York? Jeremy Lin.
Cameron Payne put
No,
that
Jeremy Lin
franchise
was
in-
not there. Tim Hardaway Jr. was there probably.
Yeah, 'cause they
That
played
was
together,
impressive.
isn't it?
Yeah. Oh shoot. Now I want to think of that whole roster.
That's what.
Talking about Tim Hardaway, but I saw.
It wasn't Robin Lopez probably there at the same time.
He was
Maybe.
never a Nick, was he?
I
Brooke was a Nick at one
Somebody
point.
back
Brooklyn's
check.
in net.
That other New York
Yeah.
team knew
He's
that.
actually, I think he's the leading franchise scorer for the Brooklyn Nets. Actually.
That's really
I think
funny,
he is
actually.
too.
I'm gonna fact check myself on that, but I think he's
If that's actually true, you get a good.
and that was
I don't
before
think you said that, but yeah,
that was before
New
he
York
shot
Knicks
threes, too.
2015
Right.
to 2016.
what a guy.
Yeah, damn.
But yeah, I saw a tweet today. Like, if you guys ever seen the clip of like the group of ants like carrying the muffin
Yeah.
with the one ant on top, somebody labeled the one ant on
Yeah.
the top Jason.
Yeah,
Tatum.
give yourself a good.
He scored
Fact.
over 10,000 points for the Nets before he shot threes.
That's kind of wild.
Who?
Matt gets a good for
Brooke
that.
Lopez.
Lopez.
This couch agrees.
All right, I'll take it.
We decided that now.
Yeah,
I should get a
I
good for
can't.
my Robin Lopez. Then.
Hey, I'll give
I'll give.
I'm saying we're giving good if we're just handing out good.
And when you make a pull, you make a pull.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'm not really holding my breath for the Mavericks to come back. Yeah.
So the big thing is the series doesn't start till the road team wins a game. Right?
True.
So the Celtics did what they were supposed to do, one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they come out win game 3, obviously it's wraps. But if the Mavericks come out, their role players actually shoot the freaking basketball,
Right.
and they win game 3, they bring momentum in. Maybe they win game 4, then it's a whole new series.
Right.
I don't think this series is over. I think that Mavericks will come back and win both in Dallas.
I hope so, man.
Well,
Because I want it to be a series.
Luka's getting banged up though. He's been listed on their.
banged out the whole whole
The
playoff.
whole
really.
He's been
playoffs,
listed
yeah.
on their. He was listed as questionable yesterday. I was like, "There's no way he's not gonna play."
Yeah, then they
but-
listed him
Yeah,
as,
exactly.
like,
They had every
probable.
game.
Sure.
Even before the Timberwolves series, he was questionable every game.
Mm-hmm.
But I looked after last night, so even after game 2, Luka Doncic is the only Maverick who's hit multiple 3-pointers. Even Kyrie Irving hasn't hit.
No,
one.
Kyrie's gone cold.
Yeah,
Even
Kyrie
off.
needs his daddy. He's gonna break out of it.
I hope so.
Kyrie needs his daddy. LeBron James.
Kyrie's like 0-11.
He's 0-12 now. But yeah,
Oh.
I saw the same thing. Ever
Wow.
since he did the thing where he stomped on Lucky with the Nets and
like
wiped his foot on his face, he's 0-12 against the Celtics.
that's really funny.
It
Actually,
is. It really is.
It's disappointing.
Scriptwriters really banged this though.
They
They
did.
were setting this up for years.
Well, and
This
either
is
way,
the
revenge
NFL.
game because Porzingis was a Maverick at one point. So.
And Kyrie goes to Celtic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they
Either
flip
way,
spots.
revenge game.
Yeah.
Yep. It's crazy.
I forgot about Porzingis being in Dallas. I really did.
Scriptwriters really did outdo themselves. This was a good overall NBA season.
It
I
really
think.
was.
I was a little
It was.
disappointed. Who's your biggest disappointment team? I guess that might be the last thought.
My
Biggest
team.
disappointment.
My team.
Your team performed as well as they were supposed to,
Yes.
My team.
whether you like it or not.
I know the trade up until the trade deadline, the team falls over.
His
My
team was
team.
definitely a disappointment because
Yeah.
they
I agree.
made that team at the trade deadline last year, and everybody went, "Oh my gosh, wait till they have a full season of this,"
My team.
and then we're still mid.
My team.
The
We're-
Phoenix Suns were only they were a disappointment, sort of, throughout the season.
They got
just
first
saw-
rounded. They were.
And then they got first
First
rounded by
rounded.
the Timberwolves, which is kind of different now, but like
You
historically.
gotta give yourself a little bit more
So-
credit.
You gotta look-
You did this
you gotta look
I-
past the
I gotta
name.
let-
You gotta look past the names of the Timberwolves. You gotta be like, oh, okay, they're good. You gotta look at their actual.
No, you're right. I'm
I was
stupid.
gonna say,
Anyways,
did they not?
I was gonna say,
I just said,
that's
same.
Are you guys not good?
Yeah.
Like, should you guys probably be?
But, like,
fine?
historically
Yeah,
is what I
sure, sure.
Yeah.
Low
yeah,
key-
imagine if the Mavericks team shot like this against us.
Low key.
That's what a loss
It's a lot of ifs. Dang. That was unnecessary.
Look,
Fair.
just would have just popped off for one of those games. Would have just like,
Yeah, you're right.
what was it? Wasn't it in six?
Most disappointing team,
Low key.
the Hawks, maybe.
I was gonna say not the
Nope.
most, but I was disappointed with the Bucks.
I was disappointed.
To
with
be
the
completely
Spurs.
upfront with you,
Well, they were what, like 30-12, and then fired their coach.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then we're
Yeah.
average the rest of the season, and
Under
then
Doc.
got hurt in the playoffs.
yeah, exactly.
Doc Rivers.
It's literally the Doc Rivers curse.
Yes, yeah.
Correct.
That was like I feel bad for saying that because they were like a decent team still, but like
Dude, they were
with
so
Giannis,
good.
you got to be
And
better.
then Giannis
I don't care
and-
who his supporting
But
cast
then he
is.
didn't play, so
You know,
Right.
you know what's disappointing? The Detroit Pistons. How do you still
They
lose under
were.
20 games?
they were. Everybody thought they were gonna like this is their year. This is where they make the jump. Not
Yeah.
not to like playoff contention, but like maybe like
A
10,
step in the
9.
right
How?
direction.
Were you so bad?
And they lost what,
Wizards.
19 straight. Was it more than that?
No, it was more than
I think it was
that.
like 26.
It was 20 something.
Why are you disappointed by those?
I don't know.
They just tore it down though. I wouldn't.
That's not really a
That's-
Yeah, they sucked, but that's not a disappointment.
I still
Like, you
thought
know
they
what I
would
mean?
be.
But this is the first
Better.
time they finally got rid of Beal. They finally got rid
That-
of
that
all
is
those guys,
true.
So
The reason I'm disappointed in the Pistons
28.
is
28.
I thought Cade Cunningham was supposed to be taking this next step. Cade Cunningham is looking like taking a step towards the bottom of free agency right now.
that's
Dude.
why this guy doesn't know ball.
Yeah, I know.
He was still top 10 in assists, and nobody on his team shot over like 30% from three.
That's terrible. Give him to a
He
contender.
did his
right
best, bro.
now. Give him to a contender right now.
You have seen the trade rumors of Cade Cunningham to Utah, right?
Huh? No.
You haven't seen those?
Has anybody?
Yeah. Yeah. Cade Cunningham to Utah for all of your picks and like Keontae George and somebody else.
What the fuck?
So and then you'd have to give him like a $300 million extension or something like that.
You can have Colin Sexton every first round pick we own.
No, you'd have to give up Keontae George, brother.
We've got like 12 first round picks this year. Everybody on that couch gave us their picks.
Don't. Dang. You're right.
What about it? What about it? What about it?
You got us.
I think you only give us second round.
Say it to my face, you dirty whore. I
Dang.
was looking away.
However, I would like to call.
I'd be hiding my face too if I were.
But yeah, I'm sorry. In the West, Cade Cunningham and Laurie Markkinen, not getting you anywhere.
Yeah, you know what it's getting you?
We've still got the
1 seed higher than the last 2.
Maybe.
It's getting you the play-in. It's getting
No.
But anyways, if
Wait.
Pistons had some spacing, Cade would have been dogging.
The real question: where do you guys think LeBron's gonna go?
Cleveland.
LA.
I don't think-
Orlando.
I think if they
Charlotte.
I think if they got Dan Hurley. Man,
Yeah, Braun and Nello. Did you see the video?
driving a damn go-kart on the top of the roof.
On his rooftop.
Bro's like
Somebody said, "What Mario Kart character is he?" Obviously, Wario.
Waluigi.
Metal Mario.
You're right. I know Waluigi.
Well-
Oh, I sold. Yeah.
Give yourself a bet. I'm kidding.
Actually, he's Bowser Jr. because LeVar is Bowser.
All right, I'll buy that.
Nah,
Let him cook. Let him cook.
I like the tall, lanky, ugly mother.
Yeah.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it, Mo. I didn't say it.
Wait. Eggman.
It's not. That's LeVar.
Yeah. Is that a podcast? I think.
No.
No, we got a golf round to talk about.
What's Lonzo?
What's Lonzo?
Wait, yeah, because if he's Eggman,
Wash.
then- Wait,
What?
wait.
Broken? I don't know.
Metal Sonic.
Yes. Is there a Mario character that
Metal Sonic.
never heard of it?
Because he's a robot now with all the surgeries.
Get somebody else's leg.
Let's get to this round of golf and then wrap her up. I think.
That was a good round.
I don't even know what to talk about. Actually, I played like crap. I was.
We're still under an
So
hour.
bad.
You feel like
We're really
like
under
crap,
an
but you
hour.
shot a one.
We're like right at.
Sure, I felt like I
Yeah.
played like crap.
Yeah.
The more fun was the like flashback to when we were in like junior high school. After the round, we went to Isaac's house.
Oh yeah.
Isaac smoked meat, grilled out, freaking nailed it. Your parents, great food. But he got the putting, like one of those little like putting strips out.
that like rich people have in their office.
We're like-
so
we're like-
every day.
What are you doing? I'm gonna get up. We start putting around. We're like, let's play some mini golf.
He brought out like 8 books.
We got like books, we got gloves. We're like making our own little course of it. Leo's sitting there. He just looks down and goes, I got a hole in my crotch.
Literally,
We're like, we've got like the
this
NHL
big.
game on the
It's like that big of a hole. It's massive. It's about to be like one inseam stretch away from being basically like a kilt. Dude, you know how like the MMA fighting for those shorts where it's basically not shorts, but they still look like shorts?
like the ones that are like cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's about to look like.
But anyways, I just have to
Just inverse.
you know how I used to, hit Isaac with the no scope every once in a while?
Yeah.
Pop him right in the yeah.
Yeah.
Gonads.
So I was picking up the balls and I pick one up and I just toss it towards Leo and threw a golf ball straight through the hole.
And I'm so like, it's in my shorts.
His eyes, he stops his eyes, get this big, he goes, it's in me. And we just fell over it. Dying.
Sitting there
I was
like trying
oh,
to
man.
grab it.
Can't get it. It's like fishing around.
Easy, you don't need details.
It was so
Oh,
funny.
man. Yeah.
It was way too much fun. I was like, man, it's like we're little kids
Yeah,
again.
we're like,
Yeah.
It was a great time.
yeah, it was good.
You missed it. You were on your way home.
I was.
Thursday in
I don't know what
Michigan.
your excuse was.
I was back from vacation.
So wait, no.
He said I was back.
Thursday in Michigan.
What about it?
You said the island
Yeah.
almost killed you.
Yeah, you
It did,
you said
yeah.
that story.
So we did 15 and a half on Thursday,
Oh,
and
sounds-
it downpour rained for probably 13 of them. And we were we finally got away from the coast of Lake Superior. And we were inland. So we were like going up and down, like weaving through marsh. And this national park, it's an island in Lake Superior, and it's so remote that they really have a hard time doing trail maintenance on it. So like the middle of each trail was about 2 inches of water with sitting on top of 3 inches of mud.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm taking the week off of running this week because of how messed up my feet are. I had 2 big blisters on my right foot, and then I had one on my left foot. I took my sock off, and this blister on my left foot like was already just like squirting out fluid. It was gross. I was looking at my foot and I was like, that is not real, dude.
That can't be happening, please.
But and there's no ground fires allowed on this island either, so we couldn't really dry out our stuff.
Oh,
That was horrible.
That
That sucked.
I just put like 2
What?
pieces of log.
just like
MREs.
dried stuff. Yeah.
I have a camp stove and we like dehydrated stuff. We would rehydrate it,
Okay.
but like, yeah, I was very happy to have a beer and a burger at the end of the trail the next day.
That was Carson ticked.
What? Maybe
He got the burger.
he got a fish sandwich, and I was like, nope, they have a local dark beer here. You're here,
Please.
Carson, you can drive home.
But on the last day, which was Friday, our last full day on the island, we only had 8 miles to go to our campsite for the next day. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wrap up my feet, grit my teeth, and finish. And we did it in like 4-ish hours. So, and that was a beautiful day. The sun was out. We were along the lake, and we could actually see. When we showed up, it was really foggy. So being able to like see the outsides of the island and stuff was nice. But trip sucked in the middle, but ended really well. I don't know if I'd go back just because there's other places I want to see, but
Yeah, but it's a fun experience.
ladies and gentlemen, if you get a chance to go to Isle Royale, do it. It's worth it. But I think with that,
Sounds like a
that's podcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Hot Take Sports episode number 142. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Give us your best hot take. Use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase. It's baseball season. Save yourself some money. Code HTS SeatGeek, $20 off of your first purchase. Wow, first time talking. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you all next week.